So we've just landed in Doha. We took a little bit of time to freshen up, but we basically have the next almost 16 hours or 14 hours or so before we board our next flight from Doha to Bali, flying Q Suite with Qatar Airways. So we do have a little bit of time, and instead of just checking out the lounge, which we eventually will check out the lounge, we decided to get out the city, check out what there's to see, especially with FIFA. You know, the last FIFA World Cup that they just hosted, there was a lot of investment that was been put into upscaling and improving the country. So yeah, we're going to get out. We're at the arrival hall, so instead of going to transfer, we went to arrival hall, and we're just going to see what we can check out.
At the arrival hall, there is a Discover Qatar booth that provides day tour services for passengers who have long layovers and time to kill. The package includes a shuttle pickup and drop-off to the airport and brings you to 4 iconic tour sites. The full tour takes about 3 hours and costs about $30 per person. We didn't want to be rushed, so we decided to take an Uber on our own. To my surprise, when we were on the road, the city looked really clean, and the streets were very wide and spacious. I was truly impressed.
So now we're at the Qatar market. I think it's called Souk Waqif. It's basically a little nice market. There's a little knickknacks you can get here and there, and we're going to show you what this market is all about. First impression of Qatar, one word: hot. Extremely hot, and it's very humid kind of hot. So and we're at nighttime. Right now it's about 6:30, so can't even imagine what it would feel like if you're out here at noon. It could be upwards of 40 degrees or maybe even higher.
Souk Waqif is a very popular market in the district of Al Souk, which is right in the center of Doha. For at least a century, the souk was popularly used as the gathering place for local trade of goods. On the first impression though, the architecture of the building is really unique and fascinating. It's certainly very different from the more modern feel that we see in other parts of the city, which honestly makes this place a must visit. This market is known for selling traditional garments, spices, perfumes, handicrafts, souvenirs, and of course, shisha lounges. This place honestly feels like a maze, and it's hard to pinpoint where to even begin.
Wow, that's beautiful.
We stumbled across a big golden thumb in the market, and of course, just like a typical tourist, we took a gazillion pictures. I was honestly very impressed by the cleanliness of the market and just Doha in general. There are so many people and shops, yet I don't see a single speck of dirt on the ground. That has definitely earned my respect for the people in the city. With all of the souvenir shops here, you will not walk home empty-handed. Although, just don't buy whatever they quote you. You gotta finesse a little. And if you're down for some heavy scented perfume, you are in for a treat. You will see and smell it everywhere. After about 2 hours, we made it back to where we started.
We're at the 2023 Qatari Expo. This was not on one of the things that we wanted to see today. We're actually just only supposed to see the market, which we did, and I guess when we took the Uber on the way to the airport, we asked the driver, we asked him if there was something else that we should see, and he said, yeah, there's a 2023 Expo that's happening right now, and it's free entry for everybody, so here we are. Seems pretty yeah, it's unfortunately doesn't seem like it's indoor and it's super hot.
We had no idea what this expo was even about until we stepped foot into the first pavilion from Italy. The theme for this expo was around Green Desert, Better Environment. It's showcasing each country's innovation and technology to produce sustainable solutions to fight desertification. Unfortunately, this was a last-minute discovery, so when we arrived, we only had 30 minutes left. It was not enough time to go through the whole place. After we checked out the Turkish pavilion, unfortunately, we had to leave.
So now we're back to Doha Airport. We're going to check in now to the business class, flying out of Qatar Airways, and I really appreciate this AC.
At this point, it was around 9 p.m. and it was strangely very quiet at the business and first class check-in counter. We basically had the whole place to ourselves.
Just went through security. That was a pretty cool experience because we had our own individual security check-in, I guess, clearance for all the business and first class travelers. And I guess if you're just transferring in Doha, you wouldn't have, and you didn't step out of the airport, you wouldn't have experienced that. So I'm glad we're able to, by coincidence, step out of the airport, check out the city, and I guess on our way back we got that premium service. So definitely appreciated that. So now that we're finally in the airport, we're going to check out the lounge. We basically still have another 10 hours before we board, probably 11 hours. So we're gonna just check out the lounge, freshen up, have a bit of food, maybe take a shower, hopefully catch some sleep. And if we can't catch some sleep, maybe we'll just come down here, do a little bit of window shopping before we fly out.
As we make our way to the Al Mojang Garden Business Lounge, we had to pay a visit to the iconic yellow bear. Please like and subscribe to my channel and check out my review on the Garden Lounge in my next video.